You get under contract, now what? Well, between the time the property goes pending until closed, lots of things have to happen on the buy side of the transaction that you want to know about. Like, one of the first things that you want to do is go ahead and get that inspection scheduled, because you only usually have about 7 to 10 days to get that done, depending on what we put in the contract there and what we're able to get. So you definitely want to get inspection scheduled right away, so that way you don't miss out on your inspection period. Next thing we want to be able to do right away too, within the first 3 days, is get your money into the escrow. So that's going to be at the title office. So you're going to want to call, get wiring instructions, get all that figured out pretty quickly, and get that money to the title office, so that way we don't, so that way we are performing on the contract with the buy side. And then once we get the inspection completed, we will then want to, go over the report, seeing if there's anything in there that need to be repaired, like maybe sometimes a roof, you've got plumbing issues, you've got other things that will come up along that. And so at that point, we kind of like renegotiate some things with the sell side, whether that's a credit or repairs. It could go everywhere in between. So that is something that you want to be prepared to do. And then you've got to get your final docs over to the lender. So you want to make sure you're talking with that lender and you're getting everything that they're asking for. You normally can upload them to a portal, or you can email them. We can help facilitate some of that too, but it'll be kind of between you and the lender to make sure that you're getting all the docs over to them, so that way you can get that final approval towards the end of the deal. And then what will happen somewhere in the middle there, it really depends on the situation, but you got to get an appraisal done. The home has got to appraise. If it doesn't, we normally will have a discussion with the seller side, try to renegotiate something along those lines. And so that is something to be prepared for. And then towards the end, you're going to have lots of things that have to happen with the lender side. And the most important thing that we want to hear from them is getting that clear to close. And to get that, sometimes there's docs that they forgot, or the underwriter saw something and they need like an explanation on it. So you may have to get a letter to them. And so it can get a little more challenging towards the end on some files. So it depends on your specific situation and what's going on with your financial picture at that point in time. But they normally get it done. So you just have to, really be quick about it, so that way we can close on time. That's a big thing. And then we get that clear to close, and next thing you know, we are at the title office, or we have a mobile notary come to you, and then we get to sign those closing docs and you get the keys. If you are interested in looking to buy a home here in 2026, we would love to have a conversation with you. You can get all our contact information at our website, justinnoerealestate.com.